Welcome. Tonight, we're taking a deep dive into Saudi Arabia's transformative journey under Vision 2030. This isn't just about numbers, it's about a country undergoing a profound shift, grappling with its identity on the world stage. From political developments to technological advancements, we'll cover the key areas shaping the kingdom's future. We'll examine the progress being made, the challenges that lie ahead, and the global implications of this ambitious plan. Over the next half hour, we'll hear from experts, analysts, and everyday Saudis about what this transformation means for them, for the region, and for the world. Saudi Arabia continues to make significant strides in its Vision 2030 initiative. The ambitious plan, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, aims to reduce the kingdom's reliance on oil, diversify its economy, and implement social reforms. One of the most notable developments has been the progress on mega-projects like Neom, a futuristic city being built in the Tabuk province, and The Line, a 170-kilometer linear city planned within Neom. These projects, while ambitious, are attracting international attention and investment. The government has also made strides in diversifying its economy, with investments in sectors like tourism, technology, and renewable energy. The goal is to create a more dynamic and sustainable economy for the future. Social reforms have also been a key part of Vision 2030. Women have gained more rights, including the right to drive and travel independently. There have also been changes to labor laws and efforts to promote cultural and entertainment activities. However, challenges remain. Critics point to the need for greater transparency and accountability in the government's reform process. Human rights groups continue to raise concerns about freedom of expression and political participation. Despite these challenges, Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 represents a significant undertaking with the potential to reshape the kingdom's future. The success of these reforms will depend on the government's ability to address the concerns of its citizens and navigate a complex geopolitical landscape. Beyond its borders, Saudi Arabia is taking on a more assertive role in regional politics. The kingdom is working to strengthen ties with its Gulf neighbors, particularly in the face of shared concerns about Iran. We've seen efforts to mend fences within the Gulf Cooperation Council for a united front on security and economic matters. This is crucial given the ongoing regional tensions. Saudi Arabia has been actively mediating conflicts, most notably in Yemen. While complex, the kingdom's efforts are crucial to finding peace. There have been tentative steps towards dialogue with Iran. Recent talks signal a potential thaw in relations. These efforts are part of a strategy to position Saudi Arabia as a leading voice in the Middle East. The kingdom is leveraging its economic and political clout to shape the regional order. Navigating the complex web of alliances and rivalries in the Middle East is no easy feat. Saudi Arabia's diplomatic efforts will be tested as it seeks to balance its own interests with regional stability. The stakes are incredibly high. The outcome of these efforts will have profound implications for the region and the wider world. As Saudi Arabia undergoes this dramatic transformation, human rights remain a focal point of international scrutiny. The government has introduced a series of reforms, aiming to modernize the kingdom's social and legal landscape. Women have seen significant advancements in their rights, with the lifting of the driving ban and greater freedom of movement. These changes, unthinkable just a few years ago, are reshaping the role of women in Saudi society. Labor laws have been reformed, aiming to improve working conditions for both Saudi citizens and foreign workers. These reforms are crucial to attracting foreign investment and diversifying the economy. There have also been efforts to promote greater freedom of expression, with the relaxation of restrictions on social media and entertainment. However, these changes have been met with a mix of optimism and caution. International human rights organizations continue to raise concerns about the pace and depth of these reforms. They point to ongoing restrictions on political dissent and freedom of assembly. The detention of activists and critics of the government remains a point of contention. While the government has taken steps to address some of these concerns, critics argue that much more needs to be done. The international community is watching closely, urging the kingdom to uphold its commitments to human rights. The challenge for Saudi Arabia is to balance its reform agenda with its own security concerns and cultural sensitivities. As the world's largest oil exporter, Saudi Arabia plays a pivotal role in global energy markets. The kingdom's decisions on oil production have a ripple effect on economies and industries worldwide. In recent years, we've seen the Saudis navigate a delicate balancing act, adjusting production levels to stabilize oil prices amid fluctuating global demand. The COVID-19 pandemic, with its unprecedented impact on energy markets, presented a particular challenge. As a leading member of OPEC, Saudi Arabia has worked closely with other oil-producing nations to coordinate production cuts and support prices. These efforts have been crucial in preventing further economic turmoil. However, the kingdom is also acutely aware of the need to diversify its own economy away from oil dependence. Vision 2030 places a heavy emphasis on developing renewable energy sources. We're seeing massive investments in solar and wind power, aiming to reduce the kingdom's reliance on fossil fuels and position it as a leader in clean energy. This transition is not without its challenges. Balancing the immediate needs of the global oil market with the long-term goal of a sustainable energy future is a complex equation. The decisions made by Saudi Arabia in the coming years will have far-reaching consequences. The world is watching closely as the kingdom navigates this energy transition. The stakes are high, not just for Saudi Arabia but for the global economy and the fight against climate change. While oil remains a cornerstone of the Saudi economy, there's a palpable sense of change in the air. Vision 2030 has ignited a spark, fueling the growth of non-oil sectors at an unprecedented pace. The government is investing heavily in key industries like tourism, entertainment, and technology. The goal is clear: to create a diverse and vibrant economy that can thrive in a post-oil world. We're witnessing the rise of mega-projects like the Red Sea Project, a luxury tourism destination being developed on Saudi Arabia's western coast. Qiddiya, a massive entertainment city near Riyadh, is another example of this ambition. These projects are not just about attracting tourists and generating revenue. They're about changing perceptions of Saudi Arabia, showcasing its rich culture and heritage to the world. The tech sector is also experiencing rapid growth, with startups and innovation hubs popping up across the kingdom. The government is actively encouraging foreign investment in this sector, recognizing its potential for job creation and economic diversification. This shift away from oil dependence is not without its challenges. Building a competitive non-oil economy takes time, investment, and a skilled workforce. But the commitment to this transformation is evident. The government is putting its weight behind these initiatives, signaling a clear break from the past. The world is taking notice of Saudi Arabia's transformation. Foreign investors, once hesitant, are now pouring billions of dollars into the kingdom, enticed by the promise of Vision 2030. The message is clear: Saudi Arabia is open for business. The government has implemented reforms to improve the ease of doing business, attract foreign capital, and create a more investor-friendly environment. We're seeing significant investments flowing into key sectors like technology, infrastructure, and renewable energy. Major international companies are partnering with Saudi counterparts, bringing their expertise and capital to the table. This influx of foreign investment is a vote of confidence in Saudi Arabia's economic future. It's a recognition of the kingdom's potential as a regional hub for innovation and growth. The government is actively courting foreign investors, showcasing the opportunities presented by Vision 2030. They're highlighting the kingdom's strategic location, young and growing population, and vast natural resources. But attracting foreign investment is just the first step. The real challenge lies in ensuring that these investments translate into tangible benefits for the Saudi people. Creating jobs, fostering innovation, and building a sustainable economic future are the ultimate goals. The success of Vision 2030 hinges on the kingdom's ability to make the most of this foreign investment. For decades, Saudi Arabia remained largely closed off to international tourists. But that's changing rapidly. The kingdom is opening its doors to the world, eager to share its rich history, vibrant culture, and stunning natural beauty. The introduction of e-visas has made it easier than ever for travelers to experience Saudi Arabia firsthand. With Vision 2030, the kingdom is investing heavily in tourism infrastructure. Ancient sites like Al Ula are being restored, showcasing breathtaking Nabatean tombs and rock formations. Diriyah, the birthplace of the first Saudi state, is another historical gem being revitalized. But Saudi Arabia has much more to offer than just its past. The Red Sea Project, with its pristine beaches and luxury resorts, is positioning the kingdom as a premier destination. Cultural events and festivals are also playing a key role in attracting tourists. From music festivals to art exhibitions, Saudi Arabia is showcasing its modern and vibrant side. This surge in tourism is not just about boosting the economy, it's about changing perceptions of Saudi Arabia, breaking down stereotypes, and fostering cross-cultural understanding. The kingdom is embracing its newfound openness, welcoming visitors with open arms. As more people experience Saudi hospitality and its landscapes, the world is seeing Saudi Arabia in a new light. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Saudi Arabia's transformative Vision 2030. From the bustling streets of Riyadh to the ancient ruins of Al-Ula, we've witnessed a nation undergoing a profound shift. The challenges are real, the stakes are high, but the commitment to change is undeniable. The world is watching closely as Saudi Arabia charts its course for the future. Stay tuned for more updates on the kingdom's progress and the impact of these ambitious initiatives. The story of Saudi Arabia's transformation is far from over.